Next up on our star-studded agenda is Jeffrey Gitomer. He's the author of 12 best-selling books, including The Sales Bible and The Little Red Book of Selling. Jeffrey gives public and corporate seminars, runs annual sales meetings, and conducts live and virtual training programs on selling, yes, attitude, trust, customer loyalty, and personal development. For more information, I'd encourage you to visit www.gitomer.com. Ladies and gentlemen, please provide a warm welcome for Mr. Jeffrey Gitomer.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Gitomer, and I'm about to upset you. If you're in sales, you've been selling a certain way for some period of time. Some of you recently, some of you have been doing this for years and years. And everything that you know about sales has either changed or is about to change. And I'm going to share with you what's going to happen. I'm writing a book called The New Sale. The New Sale is about what's happening now and what's happening next. But before I go into this, let's go back just a little bit. Let me talk to you about the secret of my personal success. I know. A big reveal is about to happen. I'm a writer. Oh, that's a surprise. How can you be a great sales guy if you're just a writer? Well, writing is not an option. If you're in sales, or even if you're an entrepreneur in business, inside sales, outside sales, I don't care where you are, you need to write. And you need to write on a daily basis, because writing leads to wealth. Not just money, wealth. It will give you a wealth of knowledge. It will give you a wealth of information. It will give you a wealth of reputation, and it will bring you money. My statement is 80% of your success will come from writing, and 20% of your success will come from attracting. Not the law of attraction, and I'll go into that in just a little bit. You got to wake up in the morning, and you got to write. Most of you wake up in the morning and you watch some kind of television show. Not good. So this is where to start. You write something that your customers would consider valuable. Or you tweet something that your customers would consider valuable. And some of you are saying, well, I'm not on Twitter. Well, get on Twitter. I tweeted this. The best way to get loyalty is to give loyalty. Hashtag Gitomer, hashtag loyalty. That will have anyone searching for the word loyalty come to my tweet. You write something profound, something fun, something intriguing, something thought-provoking, something helpful, or something noteworthy. And you're never going to get that by watching the weather or who got beat up in a parking lot last night. That's crazy. You need to work on your own body of work, your own reputation, and your own attractiveness. At 6 a.m. this morning, actually 6:06 a.m. this morning, I tweeted the following. Everyone's a morning person. How morning you are depends on what you did the night before. Hashtag Gitomer, hashtag stay sober. Within an hour, I got 12 retweets and 20 favorites. Oh, there were also a few comments. Now, let me explain what that meant. It's for free. I got thousands of people, actually prospective customers, at 6 o'clock in the morning while you were still sleeping, or while you were watching some stupid program on television that tells you where the traffic is. And did I mention it's for free? Yeah, it's for free. Every element of sales and the new sale, business and especially business social media, has at its core writing. I'm going to send everybody, I'm going to get your email address if you're doing this, and I'm going to send you for free a retweetable book, which teaches you how to tweet and what to tweet. Because the object of Twitter is not just to tweet something, it's to be retweeted to other people. You write something that a CEO would want to read. Those are people that make decisions. You write something that will help him produce more, or her, produce more, profit more, create better morale, sell more, or serve better. I was angry at the airport. I fly U.S. Airways. You know their slogan, right? We're not satisfied until you're not satisfied. And rather than yell at somebody, I just tweeted, you can learn how to succeed by watching the airlines and their employees, whatever they do the opposite. Hashtag Gitomer. It went nuts. So I'm having fun with it. Something that people will appreciate you for, right? Something that people will thank you for, or something that people will value you for, and something that they might pass on to somebody else, either forward or share or email or retweet, thereby making them a potential new connection or follower of yours for free. So here's the summary of the new sale: wealth and attraction. You write something profound, people will get it or find it. They read it or they watch it. They like it, they connect, they follow, or they subscribe, and then you win. Let me go back a little bit. Let me give you more history, just a little bit of history before we get into the new sale. In 1994, the Sales Bible came out. It was an instant bestseller. In fact, it became what's known as an evergreen book. And you can see the evolution of it here. It became this book in 98, and then in 2008 it went through a complete redesign so that it could look like, it also came out in softbound. It's still selling 50,000 copies a year. It's a 20-year-old book selling 50,000 copies a year because it's well written and it brings me money. But in 2004, everything changed. The Little Red Book of Selling was born. It has become the best-selling sales book of all time. The foundation of it is my writing, my thinking, my awareness, my writing. While you were watching television, I'm writing a book. Which do you think is more valuable, watching a rerun or writing a book? And what are you doing with your time? How are you spending your time versus investing your time? So my next book, if you can see the pattern, 94, 2004, it's 2014, well, 2015. I'm writing this book called The New Sale. It's how to make sales now and for the next 10 years. We don't know what's going to happen after 10 years. Things will be different. You wouldn't have known about Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn 10 years ago. Now it's everyday common. It looks like this, or it will look like this. And you'll be able to pick it up at a newsstand, or you'll be able to get it at a bookstore, or you'll be able to get it on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com or any place. And I'm going to go deeper into the secret of my success before I go into the book. I'm also disruptive. I'm a writer. I'm disruptive. Now, I was disruptive way before disruptiveness became vogue. My sales perspective, hopefully soon to be your sales perspective, flies in the face of traditional selling. Cold calling, find the pain, pitch the product, close the sale, customer satisfaction. Those are the old ways. They're all bullshit. You can't win using cold calling, finding the pain, pitching the product, closing the sale, and customer satisfaction. Those are dead, totally dead. What's new is this value attraction, social attraction. Oh, wait, Jeffrey, I'm having trouble following you. Here is a keynote tip, or if you're still in the woods using PowerPoint, just add red. Value attraction, social attraction, find the pleasure. Ask emotional questions, discover the motive to buy, confirm the urgency of the offer, give after the sale value, earn customer loyalty, and earn referrals. That's the core of the new sale. And it's not just knowing these elements, it's mastering these elements. You understand them, you agree with them, then you become proficient, and finally you master. And that's by use and repetition. And keep this in mind. If my competitors didn't have it all wrong, I'd never see how to make it better or how to make it right. Ideas come from history and from study and from vision. They don't just come out of the blue. And here's the great news. This is the only place that you're going to learn the difference between selling and buying. Which do you think is more powerful? How to sell or why people buy? Hello. It's all about the new sale. So I'm going to explain what the new sale is, and I'm going to do it quickly. I'm going to do it in no particular order whatsoever because I want to stay disruptive. And I don't want to reveal too much of the book, but I'm going to give you a bunch of things that it's no longer. And I'm going to tell you what it's all about. And you're going to have to understand it from a standpoint of taking notes, number one, and number two, watching or listening to this as many times as you dare until you finally start to get it. Because once the new sale comes out in another few months, you're going to be scrambling to the bookstore or scrambling to Amazon or Kindle or wherever it's available and making certain that you have your copy that you can read every single morning instead of watching something stupid on television. My goal in this little seminar is to help you double your sales in the coming years. And you're not going to do it by cold calling. And you're not going to do it by the deck of slides that was given you by marketing. And you're not going to do it using old world closing techniques. Those things are not only dead, they're stupid and insulting to customers. I want you to think about the last time you bought a car. Did you do internet research? Oh yeah. See, the customer is now smarter than the salesperson. Got it? Here we go. It's no longer selling. It's all about the customer buying. It's no longer the salesperson bragging. It's all about video proof. It's no longer manipulation. It's all about harmonizing. It's no longer a sales pitch. It's helping the customer win. It's no longer closing the sale. It's all about opening the sale and gaining some form of commitment along the way. It's no longer about closing the sale. It's about earning the sale. It's no longer about follow-up. Ready for this? It's about follow-through. It's no longer being a great salesman. It's all about becoming a trusted advisor. It is no longer about cold calling. It's all about relationships and referrals. It's no longer you calling the customer, baby. It's all about the customer calling you. That's value attraction. It's no longer the law of attraction. It's value attraction. It's no longer price. It's perceived value. It's no longer satisfaction. It's all about loyalty. It's no longer finding the pain. Dude, it's about finding the pleasure. Which would you rather have, pain or pleasure? Hello. It's no longer word of mouth. It's all about word of mouse. It's no longer, hold on. Let me give you a little bit of insight. I don't make goals anymore. What I do is I commit and I achieve. Because making the goal is so disappointing if you don't make the goal. Just commit to some project or commit to some achievement and work at it a little bit every single day. Now, not everybody's going to agree with my philosophy or my strategies, but nobody is going to say that I don't work my ass off. And let them say the same thing about you. Be a worker. I'm going to give you a few more elements of the new sale. It's no longer cold calling. It's about connecting on LinkedIn. Ooh. It's no longer about email addresses. It's all about cell phone numbers, isn't it? It's no longer about your sales pitch. It's all about your creativity. It's about your preparation. It's about your ideas. What do you walk into that sales presentation with? A bunch of slides or a few ideas? Which do you think is going to get the CEO's attention? Hey, I brought some slides with me. Hey, I brought a couple of ideas with me. Hello. And it's all about your questions. What do you ask, not what do you tell? It's no longer about, I don't do Twitter. It's all about tweeting and being retweeted. It's no longer about preparing in terms of you. It's all about preparing in terms of them. It's all about them, isn't it? It's no longer blaming things and blaming people. The guy didn't return my call. It's all about taking responsibility for your outcomes. I left a crappy message. Woo. It's no longer being an example. It's all about setting the standard. You don't just lead by example, you set the standard. Michael Jackson set the standard, the greatest pop singer of all time, the king of pop. When Thriller came out, they said it'll never play. A 7-minute video became the most played video in the history of television. Michael Jackson set the standard. Wilt Chamberlain set the standard. He scored 100 points in a game. That'll never be broken. Les Paul set the standard. He created the solid back electric guitar in the 50s. It's still used by every major guitar player on the planet. Even Neil Young uses it. Even Willie Nelson uses it. Les Paul set the standard for more than 60 years. Westin Hotels set the standard. They use a comfy bed. Is that cool or what? And they show pictures of people in the bed because it's all about emotion. The sale is made emotionally and then justified logically. The key to setting the standard is daily training and practice, getting ready, committing to be the best. I'll see you soon. Oh, second best in selling is first loser. Commit to set the standard. Commit to be the best. Here's how to find me. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Watch this 10 times. Watch this 10 times. Become the best.